Hey friends, it's Tommy, the wellness coach, and if you want to know what the best exercise is to burn the most calories, keep watching. Hey friends, it's Tommy, the wellness coach, and I help people crush their wellness goals. And have you been wondering, what is the best exercise to burn the most calories, to burn the most fat so you can hit your weight loss goals? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. I get asked this question all the time as a wellness coach. And the answer is there's really not one specific exercise that is better than all the rest to hit your weight loss goals or to burn more calories. It's more about how you approach each exercise. Let me tell you more. So with the following information, I'm going to be able to tell you how you can make the exercise that you want to do into the best fat burning, calorie burning, whatever you want to call it, exercise. So the number one rule into finding the best exercise to burn more calories is to find an exercise that you're actually going to do. Let's say, I'm going to just make up a word. Let's say this Ganto is the best exercise routine to burn the most calories, lose weight. But if you're not willing to do it or it's too hard, you're not going to do it. So let's say you want to go at a slow walking pace at like only 2 miles per hour. Well, what's going to burn more calories? It's probably going to be the walk because you're more apt to do that on a daily basis versus this make-believe exercise Ganto that you never want to do because it's too hard, it's too complicated, you're not fit enough to do it. So you never do it, so you never burn the calories. So decide on what is a reasonable exercise that you are either anxious to do, you look forward to do, or even you just don't mind to do it. Maybe you're someone that doesn't like any exercise at all. Do something that you're willing to actually commit to. So once you figure out what that exercise or exercises, maybe it's more than one, once you have that figured out, now I can help you best figure out how to increase the calorie burn for those exercises. A little disclaimer, if you're not ready to do a full granted big exercise program yet, the best thing you can do is just try to move throughout the whole day. Even if you are starting exercise is great. There's lots of benefits to it, but it's usually an hour or less out of your 23-hour day. So the more that you can actually move the whole day doing anything, that's what's really going to help you burn the most calories by the end of the week, causing enough deficit to help lose weight. Okay, tip number one. So now that you have your exercise that you're willing to do on a consistent basis, once you get to the point where you're actually doing it consistent, we don't want to add in things that are going to deter you or be a barrier to continuing that exercise. You're going to try to add as many parts of your body moving with that. So let's say you pick walking. Walking is great, but to be able to burn more calories with walking or biking, anything like that, you're going to burn more calories with the more movement you make with it. So maybe you can add in some arm movements, or maybe it's swimming. Okay, maybe you're just doing kicking now and floating. Now you want to add in a little bit more arm movement. Maybe it's rollerblading. Then you want to get maybe a little bit more arm movement once you get your balance. So with any exercise that you do, once you're fit enough to do that consistently, you want to figure out how to move as many body parts at once. The more body parts that you are moving, the more calories that you're going to burn during that exercise. So the next part to adding more of a calorie burn is, now that you are figuring out what you want to do, all your body parts, now figure out how often you want to do it. The more often you're able to do this exercise, the more calories that you can burn. So you can look at that in two different ways. How many times per week are you going to do that exercise? And then when you do that exercise, how many minutes or how long are you going to do that exercise? Or are you going to do it several times during the day? The more often you do that exercise, the more calories you're going to burn. All right, next up, once you figure out the duration that you're going to complete these exercises, now you're going to work on your speed. And that's just going to come with fitness. And as you get to a certain level and it becomes a little bit easier, you want to challenge yourself to go a little bit faster. Once you get your speed up to where you would like it, and let's say you worked up to a certain speed and you just physically just can't figure out how to go faster, you just can't. That's when you move into increasing the resistance of the exercise. Sometimes increasing the resistance can be a little bit easier when you're on a machine because usually you can increase the resistance. But if not, if you're out, let's say out in the environment, walking, running, bike riding, then you can choose to take rougher terrain or hills, steps, things like that to make it a little tougher. So now you're doing your exercise often, you're going as fast as you can, and once you become fit for that, now you're gonna burn even more calories by increasing the resistance. And that's it. That's how you build your own perfect exercise for yourself, something that you're willing to do. And as you keep increasing some of those challenges, whether it's speed, resistance, duration, you're going to keep burning more and more calories. You're going to become more and more fit. Now, this one last thing is what can really help too. Once you become fit enough and you enjoy exercise or have a few exercises, the thing that really burns calories is when you challenge your body to do a little bit more. And one of the best things you can do for that, great for physical health, fitness, range of motion, is to vary your exercise routine. That's where maybe one day you do walking, the other day you go to the pool, this other day maybe you play something else like tennis, something fun, something a little bit more recreational, and then maybe it's dance aerobics, and then maybe it's Pilates. So really shuffling around keeps your body constantly challenged, becoming a fat burning machine. So there you have it, my friends. I hope that helped. Go ahead and share this with anybody that you think would find this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more information, and check out below. I have some amazing freebies that's going to help you crush your wellness goals. Bye-bye.